My name is Megan Nelligan, and I'm from Los Angeles. I've noticed so many changes in my singing since I've done the intensive. I would absolutely recommend this intensive. I found it, as maybe cliche or silly as it sounds, life-changing for me. And that's just simply because, I think I always thought of singing as something I love and care about, but it opened up an entire new window into myself and my singing, and has really, I think, helped me grow as a singer and as a person, which is pretty wild to be able to say about something in just 4 months. Before doing the intensive, I was quite fearful in my singing and also very judgmental. Before I started the intensive, I thought it was really just going to be like my normal lessons and then some. And I didn't really understand fully how much I could get out of it and how much it would kind of trickle into every facet of my life. I've noticed so many changes in my technique as well since I did the intensive. The biggest thing for me with my technique since doing the intensive was really having awareness of my body, and that was it was a bit surprising to me how unaware I was of my own body prior to starting the intensive, especially as someone who does yoga and other exercises and thinks of myself as being fairly in tune with my body and my needs. And doing the intensive and the meditations in each module really helped me realize, oh, I have no idea when I am actually, for example, dropping my face completely, or when my ribs are just kind of puffing, or doing strange things on different notes. And it made me much more aware of what I was doing at any given moment, which helped me then apply all the lessons, that I'd heard throughout my entire singing life far better than before, because I thought I was successfully integrating them into singing. And through the intensive, I realized when I was not actually doing that. The overall experience of doing the intensive was really eye-opening for me. I've always felt this pressure to perform, and really I placed that on myself. And now the intensive has allowed me to just explore my singing, be more comfortable in it, more confident in it, and enjoy it more, which is really what it should be about, instead of just being really laden with fear. So when I first learned about the intensive, I had a few hesitations about doing it simply because I thought, did I have enough time for this? Was I going to be fully dedicated to the intensive? And it has intense in the name, so I was just a bit concerned, how would that work for me, as I'm just kind of getting back into my focus on my singing and my technique. And that proved to be all wrong. I was able to make the intensive work for me, both time-wise, as well as I found that, dedicating the 30 minutes a day needed for the meditations and the thought exercises really made everything else in my life so much easier. The intensive has allowed me to really find my own sound, and more than anything, trust in myself and my body that I can create a wonderful sound that is unique to me. I think my favorite aspect of the intensive was the thought exercises. They not only keep you accountable as you're going through the intensive, but also make you dig a lot deeper than just the meditation, and really having to articulate your thoughts each week as it relates to each module just takes it so much further than the meditations alone. The intensive really did exceed my expectations. It was a tremendous experience to both get to know myself better and to then be able to parlay that into my singing and all facets of my life, and be able to really trust myself more, understand myself more, and accept myself and life as it comes to me.